Banks are at it again. They're never going to stop. So in this video, we're talking about how banks are trying to trap you, why they think you're not smart, what I'm doing with my money, and most importantly, why I'm doing that with my money. And hopefully you can learn something so you can take away some bits of information for yourself. Let's go. Unless you've been living under a rock, you know that banks are trying to entice you with the 4% APY, 4.15, 4.25. It really doesn't matter because it's all a trap. Let's think about this for a second. Why would banks be giving us more money and letting us earn more interest? Is it because they finally like us? Bruh. Inflation is still above what banks are giving out in APY. So even if you had your money in a bank that's giving you over 4%, you're still losing to inflation. My hypothesis is banks are scared. They see other banks collapsing, so what are they doing? They're saying, hey, come to us, we'll give you 4%, park your money, it's safe. Because they really don't want a bank run. If you haven't seen my other video on what banks actually do with your money, you may want to check that out. If I'm a bank and I can get more people into my bank by offering them a higher interest rate than everybody else, but yet I'm charging way more than everybody else to loan out money, this isn't checkers, it's chess. Let us be clear, the more money a bank has in its coffers, the less likely it'll have a bank run, the more likely it'll make more money because they're loaning money out to other people for higher interest rates.
Gotcha.
This is a cycle. Interest rates increase, then they slow down the rate at which they increase until they stop raising them. It's gonna level off, and then they're gonna start to decrease rates, which history has shown to cause recessions. So what am I doing? I'm putting a pause on buying specific assets. Wealth builders don't have to freak out about recessions. We capitalize on them. The more money you're putting into your Bitcoin related investments right now, the bigger the blow up situation is gonna pay off for you long term. For traditional stocks, I would hoard cash, and once the recession hits, you're gonna be buying everything on sale. No one has gone to a store and said, oh, steak is 50% off. I love steak, but I'm not gonna buy it because it's 50% off. It's the same thing with stocks. If you're looking at anything in the top 10 of the S&P and it's down 30%, it's still a buy. Do you think Apple's going away? Do you think people are gonna stop Googling? I mean, I've said all this stuff before, but I have to say it again so people get into the game here, so people understand what's going on. If things are on sale, you buy them, period. Unless you're building up your emergency fund, I totally understand that. But if you are good to go as far as emergencies, what are you saving money for? Buy assets while they're on sale. But again, this is not my advice, this is what I'm doing. If you are my friend, and I feel that we are, this is exactly what I'd be telling my friend to do. And that's what I'm doing. And if you are still hesitant to be buying assets, go with value stocks. Something that's gonna provide you a dividend. Microsoft, Google, any of the aristocrats, you could be buying them now or wait for a sale. But I hope that information makes sense. If it doesn't, let me know in the comments. I will be there with you. I will respond to you. I will help you through it because I care about you. So until the next one, remember to smile because you are beautiful. Peace.